Well, what can I say? We lost. A game, me, hundreds of thousands of other Jet fans, and plenty of NFL fans around the world could have sworn that the Jets, going into that game, should have won. You know, you go on to Monday Night Football, smoke the Detroit Lions in their house. I don't care who it is that you're playing in week 1. Anytime you beat somebody in their house and blow them out to open the season is a big statement. So the Jets go home 6 days after, a short week, I guess, which will be even shorter this week, but I'll get there in a minute. Short week, they go home and lay an egg against the Miami Dolphins and lose the game by a final score of 20-12. This one's on Sam. This one's on Sam Darnold, people. Whether you like it, admit it or not. Sam Darnold cost us this game. We were given opportunity after opportunity to tie the game with the Dolphins and possibly even take the lead. And we blew it every single time. Every single time. So, to quickly recap the game, the Dolphins offense produced almost every series. It started with special teams. They would end up starting with the ball. I think we kicked the ball to them first, and it went out the back of the end zone. But then they took it to like midfield, and that's pretty much where the ball stayed the entire game. Midfield, between the midfield and the 40, 35-yard line. The Dolphins always had the ball starting up there, usually. Because what would happen is the Jets would get the ball back deep in their own territory and not do anything, of course. And this guy's going to cut me off and there's like 10 cars right in front of us. He's going to run right into traffic. People are idiots on Mondays, I swear. But anyway, yeah, so they dominated field position. Time of possession was pretty much even, but they dominated field position. They'd always start in a great position to score and everything, but we would start backed up in our own territory every drive. And it doesn't help when your defense, our defense still looked great. It's so unorganized, but it's Monday and I'm sloppy, so deal with it. Our defense, to recap, the run defense looked phenomenal again. Still the best run defense in football, in my opinion. That's nothing new. I think we allowed maybe 2-3 yards to carry, something like that. Frank Gore was their only bright spot in the run game. He had a few runs that were like 7 or 8 yards apiece, and they were in crucial situations. One was at the very end of the game. It was like 3rd and 6 and needed a first down. He got 7, I believe, with like 2 minutes left. Pretty much ended our hope of winning. The defense, the secondary looked okay at times, but like when it's 3rd down, bro, I do not want to see, and I don't know who this fault goes to, maybe the linebackers more than anybody, but when it's 3rd down at like 7, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 5, 3rd and 4, it doesn't matter how long it is. I do not want to see a quarterback that's not even, well, Ryan Tannehill is sort of mobile. I do not want to see Ryan Tannehill scrambling for 10, 15, 20 freaking yards to get a first down. They should have somebody watching the quarterback. We have one of the fastest linebacking cores in the league, and we're getting scrambled all over by a 30-year-old white man. It doesn't make sense to me. It really did not make sense to me at all. And I don't know. I'm pretty sure that the fall immediately goes to the linebackers because they're supposed to be watching them, like I said. But you got to think the secondary plays some role in this too. Jamal Adams, get out of the box every freaking play. How's that sound? Back up and do your job as a safety. And scan the field. Watch every play. Don't get fooled. Do not sit there and freaking stay in the box trying to stuff the run or get a sack every down. He did a great job doing that, I'll give him that, but you got to do more than that, bro. You can be the best safety in football, man. You just got to work on that little thing, man, that's keeping you from being the best. So that was the defense. Then there was the offense. The run game, this game, absolutely non-existent. Bilal Powell and Isaiah Crowell, I don't even think Bilal Powell was a factor in this game except in the pass game. He had a couple catches for like 35 yards total. And he absolutely did nothing on the ground. Isaiah Crowell was our leading rusher, I'm pretty sure. And he had didn't even have 60 yards. Then there was Sam Darnold. Good old Sam, right? So, let me get this straight. On Monday Night Football, he puts up not even 200 yards and 2 touchdowns with 1 interception, and we win by 31 points. But this game against Miami, he had almost 400 yards, a touchdown and 2 picks. And we lose by 8 at home. Embarrassing. I don't know how, but Darnold's got to get better and fast. I understand things like this will happen as a rookie, growing pains. But, you got to learn, you got to get better, you got to grow from this. We got a short week. We had the Browns Thursday night. It's funny, I heard this song this morning. I'm sure you're all familiar with it, or at least most of you are. It's a song by AC/DC. It's called "It's a Long Way to the Top." If you want to rock and roll. One of my favorites. But it basically says that getting to the top of the mountain in life, not just in rock and roll, but in life, it's going to take a battle. It's going to take a while. It's not going to be a cakewalk right to the top and you're on top. Everything's smooth sailing. No. He's going to have growing pains. So that's what Sam Darnold's going through right now. He's got growing pains he's got to go through. But now we're on to Cleveland. Thursday Night Football. Everybody's out here late for work. We got to stop. We got somebody stopped right here at a freaking green light. Are you kidding me? Oh, there we go. Someone must have been on their phone. But, yeah, we got the Browns Thursday Night Football. It's a short week. Ah, jeez. Now I'm getting stopped. Browns on Thursday Night Football. Tyrod Taylor's still getting the start. I was really hoping this was going to be Baker against Sam. Y'all would have made a lot of money, revenue, but it's going to be Tyrod against Sam. Hopefully Sam comes out. The good thing, I'll leave you guys with this. I'm not really even going to preview this game, but the good thing I've seen about Sam when he walked off that field yesterday, I'm really heated. I'm mad. I'm ticked off at him. But one thing I noticed about him is different than Mark Sanchez, Geno Smith, even Ryan Fitzpatrick, and just the recent quarterbacks that we've had. When he walked off that field, he didn't have his head in his hands. He wasn't upset. He wasn't crying. Wasn't shaking his head down. His head was up. And he looked up as if to say, I know I'm better than this. He's already on to Cleveland, folks. The team will be on to Cleveland today. Let us as fans be on to Cleveland also. Jet up. You heard it first.